Hey guys, it's Kelly Meyer, licensed and certified pediatric speech language pathologist, and welcome back to the Speech Scoop. This is still the Speedy Speech YouTube channel, but we are going by a new name, the Speech Scoop. So thank you so much for checking out these videos. If you are not subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you want to be notified every time a new video comes out, which is about one time a month, make sure to turn the bell on so you will get the first dibs of checking out this video. I love to put these videos out on the weekend so that you have some time to work on these skills with your child at home. So I hope that these are very helpful for you. And if these videos are helpful for you, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, because this tells YouTube that you guys like this content, and then it allows me to continue to make content for you. For free. Also, speaking of free, make sure to check out all of our new resources on Teachers Pay Teachers, and that is under the Speech Scoop on Teachers Pay Teachers, as well as Instagram. I've added all the links down below for you. And if you like this t-shirt, my office always does fun T-shirt Friday, and so my whole office ordered these Minds of All Kinds t-shirts, which I absolutely love. Okay, love this t-shirt. I love all of the designs at Peachy Speechy, and so you can get 10% off your first order using the code SPEEDY, and I have put the link down below so that you can order directly from the website. And there are a ton of other designs, whether you're a parent, a grandparent, a therapist, a speech therapist, an occupational therapist, a physical therapist, an interventional specialist, if you like play therapy, or if you just want to be a proud supporter of Minds of All Kinds, then you can definitely check out this shirt. This is the premium. They have the regular cotton, and this is the premium soft t-shirt, and this color is ice blue, and I'm wearing a small, just to give you guys a little info about the shirts, because I absolutely love these. Okay, and so today, diving right into it, one thing that I wanted to talk to you about really quickly is about engagement. So if you think that your child is not engaged at all in anything, they're just busy, they're doing other things, I want you to actually pay attention to what it is that they might be interested in, because I guarantee you that you just think that they're actually not engaged in anything, when in fact they're probably engaged in something that doesn't necessarily look like a toy, right? And so one example of something that might not look like a toy might be a fan, it might be paper clips, it might be string. I love this parachute. I use this parachute all the time. And if you're wondering where I get all these toys, I spend a lot of time. I created an Amazon storefront for you guys, and so I put it down below. You can click on the link to check out all of these toys on my Amazon store. It's just my recommendations for toys, therapy materials based on age, whatever it is that you're looking for, sensory input, mom essentials, baby essentials, and then toys by age. You can definitely check that out down below. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk a little bit slower. So something that's not necessarily a toy, but that kids might be engaged with are, like, let's say, like magnets, right? Or string. So a lot of times whenever I play with this parachute, I've played with this so much and I've washed it so many times that it's really starting to peel apart a little bit. And so you can see it has like all the string, and once the kids like catch the string, the end. So then we just have to play with the string, right? So I want you to just observe your child and write down what it is that they're actually engaged with. Are they lining up paper clips? Are they finding little buttons? Are they lining those up? Are they like looking and pointing at the fan? What is it? Are they obsessed with the remote? So I want you to write down what it is that your child is engaged with, because engagement is so important whenever we're trying to teach new speech and language skills. Because remember, speech and language skills, or any skill, can be taught in play and learned between 10 and 30 trials during play. However, if the same skill is taught in a non-play environment and during a non-play opportunity, it might take up to 400 to 500 trials for a child to make the correlation between the action or the word and the actual object, or the sequence, or if something is going in. If it is learned in play, we know that it only takes 10 to 30 times. So engagement is so important, because engagement is where all of the speech and language skills start. So it is one of the 11 prelinguistic skills that I talk about in almost all of my videos, and it involves, you know, not even eye contact necessarily. If a child's looking in your direction, they might be sharing an opportunity with you, might be sharing an engagement opportunity with you, even if they're not making eye contact with you. So if you're shifting and sharing joint attention, if you're expanding an attention span, if you are, you know, following simple instructions, if you are playing peekaboo, doing social games and activities, this is where if your child is initiating something, as in like they're handing you something, that is engagement. So pay attention to the things that your child is engaging with you on. So if your child likes cars, do they like one certain type of car? They like to line all of them up. Talk to them about the cars. Talk to them about, I have one child who like loves these magnets. So, and I'm not trying to get them necessarily to do anything like a command, but she loves just putting them on. So we put them on, and every time they go obviously in the same order, right? So they're gonna go in the same order. And every time I go, ooh, oh, it's blue, puts it on, right? And then maybe on heart, we go, heart. And I hand it to her immediately. And she looks at me, looks at this, oh, star. If you need speech sound hand cues, I will put the link to the video right here, and I will also put a link down below where you can get all my speech sound hand cues, because they're super helpful in teaching speech articulation to kids. Okay, and maybe for circle, I might even just be saying hat, hat. And I'm just handing it to her, and then we do it over and over again, because she loves this. This is what she's engaging with. And every time, maybe then I say, oh, touch eyes, where's your eyes? Look, eyes. And then we put the square back on again. So we just go over and over again. And I try to teach new concepts, and this develops a longer attention span and allows opportunity for your child to learn speech and language skills in play. If your child cannot take turns in a simple, like, here's a balloon, right? This is literally like 29 cents, I think. Fantastic toy, one of my favorites, love it. Even just popping it up. I'm teaching action words. I actually used this exact example I was posting on Instagram today at the Speech Scoop, and I was showing you exactly all the different targets and the onomatopoeias, like wow, whoa, up, woo, yay. And I was talking about exactly what I was doing with the balloon, so you can check that out on Instagram. And if you missed it from today, it will be in my therapy clips down below in the highlight section. So your child might be able to, you take a turn, they take a turn, you take a turn, they take a turn. And although it's not verbal, this is how we build those verbal skills that your child has to master before they understand. Your child has to understand how to interact, and that's going to take attention. That's going to take having a shifting and sharing joint attention, having the same interaction about the same thing. Like, let's say it's this ball, and then it's also going to help us with understanding words in general. This is balloon, this is up, right? And so your child has to have the turn-taking aspect. They have to learn that skill, which is why social games are so important, or they're a great resource, especially if your child is like busy, right? And they just really need some sensory input, some sensory regulation to help their bodies calm and settle so that they can process information more easily. And if you need some ideas that are cheap, I also did a video on sensory integration, and I will put that link right here. And so I like to put kids up on my feet, and we'll go up, and then I actually dump them on the beanbag right there. And so that is an engagement activity. And so what you can do is to build joint attention, or to build that engagement, even just a game of peekaboo, or you could do, playing peekaboo with the parachute. See if your child will initiate that. That's number 11, is the initiation on prelinguistic skills, and see if they'll start to do this. And it might take time. It's not going to be the very first time that you try. First, you're going to observe your child, right? You're going to see what it is that they're interested in. Second, you're going to join them in that activity. And now if your child, again, if they are lining things, or if they are not playing with something correctly, you can show them another way, but do not try to alter what they're doing. Do not try to force a task, okay? We can build on, we're going to join them in their task. We're going to observe what they're doing, and we're just going to input some information or some new ideas, right? And so even with these little cups, like I bought these are, I'm gonna have to put these on my Amazon. I will right now, actually. These little silicone baking cups, I'm not even joking. The kids love these. This is like not a toy in any way, but now it is a toy, right? And so they love putting things in these. I put all my speech tree minis, which if you need speech tree minis, they're little tiny mini objects that are very functional for both speech and language. I have a link down below to speechtreecode.com. And I have a discount code that's SPEEDY. If you use the code SPEEDY, you get 10% off your purchase. So make sure to check out those and grab some of your minis. So you can put them in. We like to line them up. We talk about the colors. Sometimes I put them on my head. Achoo! I sneeze it off. And then as you start to build that engagement with your child, you'll start to see that maybe the next time they come up to you and they hand it to you, or they try to put it on your head, or imitating action, right? Because I do have a video on how to get your child to imitate, which I will put right here. We know that you have to imitate gross motor activity and fine motor activity before your child will imitate words. And so if your child is putting it on their head, achoo, and then sneezing it off, or at least doing the action, then we know that they are able to imitate those gross and fine motor skills, and we can move on to maybe a couple of different vowels to build vocabulary. But as you can see, engagement number one, that is where all of the skills start, and so that is the most important part. You can do this with a mirror. You can make funny faces in the mirror, see if your child will imitate you, or just engage with you in shifting and sharing joint attention. You can give kisses. I have bubbles here. I love bubbles for dragging out attention. So I'll do the same thing over and over again. I'll go open, or I'll give the option, and then we'll go, okay, 1, 2, 3, blow bubbles. And then I blow the bubbles, we go pop, 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 pop. Super fun, right? And then maybe we can do more bubbles, or we can do again, whatever the sign or the word or the phrase that you are trying to get your child to work on. That is how you target at getting them to request. And then also you just drag it out by pretending to you can be like, oh, sometimes I pretend like I'm very clumsy. I drop the bubbles. Sometimes I count really slowly. Sometimes I pretend like I forgot what I was gonna do with the bubbles. You can do anything. So then once you have something that your child is engaged with, like let's say they like balls, maybe then we find all the balls in the house and we line up all the balls, and then we can move the ball. We can say, ready, set, go, ball. But as you can see, if your child is not engaged, then your child is really going to miss out on a lot of opportunities here. So what we want to do is just build that joint attention and that engagement. So I love doing peekaboo. I love playing with the balloon, but honestly, I have all my toys out whenever a child comes in, and I just follow their lead. If they want to play with Play-Doh every single time, who am I to say no Play-Doh today, right? I'm just gonna add in more toys, I'm just gonna add in more ideas, and then I'm gonna continue to build those skills, the same things over and over and over again, and we know that repetition is key. So don't give up, join your child in whatever activity it is that they like to do, even if you don't think it's an appropriate play activity, join them, offer them different ways to do it. So instead of just lying in the cars, maybe we tell the car, stay, 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 stay car, or vroom, vroom, and then we move one at a time, and then we just barely start to move the cars, and then eventually maybe we'll be racing the cars, but whatever it is that your child is playing with, we are going to join them instead of trying to control and build other and try to force them to do something that's meaningful for us that might not be meaningful for your child, because your child is going to soak in the information that's meaningful to them, right? So if it is the magnets, if it's the silicone baking cups, if it's the bubbles, just join them in that activity. Don't force anything upon them, and just see how long they will interact with you and shift and share that joint attention, and then start incorporating some of those basic concept language skills. Make sure to check out the Speech Scoop on Instagram. If you need any ideas, check out the therapy clips. I post every day that I'm here at work with just exactly what I'm doing, so you can see a walkthrough of all of these skills. So again, go through your child's prelinguistic skills. I will put the chart link below. It's a Laramai's chart where you can check out where your child might be at, and if they have not mastered something, make sure to go back, circle the skill, work on it at home. I have a video on all 11 skills, so you can definitely check out whatever video you're looking for on Instagram under my playlist, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, really quickly, make sure to leave me a comment down below with your child's favorite toy or another video idea, because all of my videos are based off of you guys' requests. Whatever y'all need help with, I am here to help. So again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you next time. Bye.